4. The magic number is 4. Today, my friends, we are going to talk about 4 tips to help you become a better network marketing recruiter. And do yourself a favor, if you would like your team to recruit more people, share this video. Let's get them on with us. If we haven't met before, my name's Summer Geronimo, and I help network marketers that want to take their skill, their mindset, and their income to that next level. So it's so great to see you all. Great to see you guys popping on. Now, if you're wondering, like, who is this lady and maybe why should I listen to her? Well, I have been in this great profession for the last 10 years. I've recruited hundreds of people to my team, and I'm so very blessed and honored that this year our team will do somewhere upwards of $20 million in revenue. So I have a few tips that I can share with you if you're just getting started, or maybe you've already been in the profession a while and you are knocking it out of the park, but quite frankly, you're ready to go to that next level. So great to see all you guys popping on. Woo woo, I got high fives popping up. Where are you coming in from? I am on a marvelous adventure. I am actually here in West Palm Beach, Florida. If you know what I'm here for, I'm just curious, but I'm actually here for a Tony Robbins event called Date with Destiny. Now, this is something I have been planning for and like totally pumped up to go to for the last 3 years, and it's here. So I will be taking you along with me on this journey. I don't know how much camera time I'm going to have, how much, internet I'm going to be able to have access to, but I will clue you in as to what is going on, so you can join me in this event and in this adventure. So what's up, Blake? Great to see you. What's up, Miss Jennifer? How are you? I got Nashville in the house. Wonderful. Well, guys, let's be real. Let's talk a little business. Would you like to recruit more people into your network marketing business? If so, put a yes in the comment section. Thanks for the love, thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. Would you like your team to recruit more people into your network marketing business? I hope the answer is yes and yes. So feel free to share, get your peeps on with us. If you do share, please drop a share in the comment section so I can publicly recognize you and thank you for contributing to helping spread the message. So great to see you, Monica, Cyril. How are you? Miss Lucia, what's up, girl? All right, guys. Okay, so let's get into business. Are you ready? If you're ready, put a ready in the comment section. So first and foremost, I want to share with you some stats. Here's the deal. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Blake, for sharing. Appreciate you guys. So here's the deal. Our network marketing profession gets kind of a bad rap. Do you know what I'm talking about? A lot of times people think this is one of those get-rich-quick schemes, or people think that it's one of those things where, only the people at the top make all the money. I'm just going to tell you, that cracks me up whenever I hear it because it's the biggest lie, and you and I both know it is the furthest from the truth. But I'm going to give you some ammo. So if you have a pen, a notepad, you might want to get it out, because I'm going to give you some stats here that you can kind of put in your toolbox for future date, right? Put that in your pocket and save it. Now, where did these stats come from? Because where you get your stats, where you get your info it's a little important, okay? So I'm just going to share with you where I got this information from, and then you can take that and put it for safekeeping. A couple of weeks ago, I was at the GoPro event in Las Vegas. And of course, only the best of the best are there, and these stats were shared by Mr. Eric Worre himself, so you can take it to the bank. So here's the scoop, okay? First and foremost, I'm going to give you a little bit of numbers. If you are in the United States of America, drop a USA in the comment section. Thank you, Miss Carrie, for sharing. I appreciate you, girl. Drop a USA in the comment section, okay? So if you are in the United States, the stats are this. Most people that start a traditional business, kind of like a brick and mortar, or, maybe they're doing a franchise or something like that. Most people that start a traditional business invest $60,000 to get started. Now, of those people that invest their $60,000, 50% of those people fail. Gone. They fail within the first year. Within the next 5 years, 80% gone. And over the first 10 years of somebody starting that business, 90% fail. Now, people look at what you and I do and they give us grief, and you're like, shoot, we didn't invest 60 grand, and no, 90% of the people don't fail. Okay, so let's just kind of like weigh things out. Now, what's crazy is like people say, oh, well, that's brick and mortar. That may be a little harder. Well, what about something that's a little bit more like entrepreneurial? You know, like people like us, right? Let's talk real estate. I don't know if you know any realtors. Maybe some of you are a realtor. If you know a realtor, or perhaps you are one, drop a RE, real estate in the house. Drop that in the comment section. So here's something that's a little crazy. We used to have a joke. I lived in Florida for like 8 years, and we would always say when someone moves to Florida, they get a driver's license and they get a real estate license, right? I mean, like, what else would you possibly do? And so here's what's crazy is out of all these people that invest the money to go get the license, they go through the schooling, they do all this craziness, 90% of them, 90, never sell one house, 90%. So that is the real world that we deal with. Now, let me share with you the numbers from the network marketing profession. First of all, I want you to know you can stand tall and proud because our industry represents about $110 million in revenue here in the USA. Okay. Now, of that, we're going to talk some numbers because this is going to help you when you think about recruiting, because we're going to get into the 4 tips for recruiting. So of that, if 100 people get started in network marketing, 70% of them, they're actually deemed as consumers, meaning that, yeah, they signed up in the business, but reality is they're just kind of there to use the product. And maybe you have some people like that in your team. If you do, go ahead and drop a 70% in the comment section. That's 70% of everybody that joins. Now, 20% are considered social enrollers. Like, they may enroll 1 to 2 people casually over the course of their life in the network marketing profession, but they really have no intent to like rearrange their life to really get this thing done. They're just social. It's just casual. It's just fun. You know what I'm talking about? You might have some people like that in your team. Now, the next group are the retailers. They're the people that they love the product. If you love your product, put a I love my product in the comment section. They're people that love the product. They talk all about the product. They retail the product. They have customers. They service those people. That's actually about 5% of everybody that joins. And they say on average that they recruit maybe 3 to 5 over their lifetime in the business, but they're mostly focused on servicing their customers and moving the product. Okay. Now, let's talk some recruiting numbers, okay? Out of the 100 that get signed up, out of the 100, 3% are considered the recruiters. Okay, now what are the recruiters' numbers? People that enroll 6 to 9 people over their lifetime in their network marketing business. 6 to 9, okay? Now, here's the juicy part. This is what we're waiting for, and this is what's gonna segue us into our 4 tips. Out of those 100 people that sign up, 2%, okay? Are you with me? 2%. 2% are considered super recruiters. Now, these are the people that enroll 10 or more people, personally sponsored, in the life of their business, okay? Now, here's what's gonna trip you out. Of these super recruiters, like we talked the users, we talked the social people, we talked the retailers, we talked people that they're recruiters, and then we have the super recruiters. Of everybody that joins network marketing, the super recruiters are responsible for bringing in 70%. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Let's take a step back. Let's think about your business right now. You might have, 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, 100 people, however many people you have in your team. Think about how, where does your team break down? What are the numbers that you see in your business? How many people do you really have that are out there that are recruiting? Just think about it. Just a little food for thought, because this is going to help us digest so that we can expand or move our business to the next level. Okay? 2% are considered the super recruiters, and those super recruiters bring in 70% of the people that join network marketing. So what does that cause us to kind of think about? Maybe we want to get into that category. Now, if you've already recruited 10 or more people in your network marketing career, drop a perfect 10 in the comment section. I'm so very proud of you. And here's the thing. There's a lot of people that are watching this that have not done that yet. And I want to help get you from wherever it is that you're at right now into the super recruiter category. Okay, so we're going to talk about the 4 tips that can help you recruit more people into your network marketing business. So I hope you're ready. All right, tip number 1. Out of our 4 tips, the first thing that you have got to do is, it's very, very simple. It's very obvious, but sometimes common sense is just not common practice. Like, people just don't do it. Okay, if we want to be a recruiting machine, we have to talk business. We cannot always be talking product. For everybody that loves a product, you're like, I'm sorry, it's just the truth, okay? Okay, so what you'll find is that typically the 6 and 7 figure earners in network marketing are people that they typically will lead with the business. They love to talk about the business. Their antenna is always up for business people. That's kind of their deal. And so if you're thinking like, I'm not really comfortable with that, then what we want to do is we want to help shift you from where you're at with not feeling comfortable and always wanting to lead with the product and go for that into like, you know what? I can do this. Because honestly, you can do this. You have got the thing that everybody's looking for. There's people that went to bed last night praying for like, I don't know what I'm going to do for Christmas. I don't know what I'm going to do to pay my bills. I don't know what I'm going to do when the credit card bill comes in. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you're with me, can I get an amen, somebody? And so that you have what it takes. So the biggest thing is kind of bringing it around from where we've been talking about all this other stuff into, hey, you know what? When you signed up as a network marketing professional, when you became a distributor in your company, you are now an entrepreneur. And maybe that's not the identity that you had before. Maybe you were like, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom, or oh, I'm a nurse, or I'm a teacher, and I love to help people. But you know what? Hey, you can be all of that, and you can be an amazing businessman or businesswoman. You can have it all. You don't have to choose. You can have both. That's the best thing about what we do. So that is the first thing. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is this. Aim higher. Aim higher. Sometimes when we have our own insecurities and things that are like fumbling us up that we're dealing with, we have a tendency to talk to people that we're more comfortable with, that don't intimidate us, don't make us have the sweaty palms. They don't like, you're kind of like, yeah, I can talk to that person. But when you think about talking to someone that's maybe a little higher on the totem pole, maybe they make a little bit more money, or you have a lot of respect for them, or like, I don't know, you're like, oh, they are the guy or the girl when it comes to whatever they do, right? Like, you have a lot of respect for them, and sometimes that can be intimidating. Here's the deal. The easier it is to recruit, sometimes we end up kind of building more of like a social club, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like a charity type thing. And while that's cool, I think make your money, give to charity. Okay, but treat this like a business. Treat it like a business. So aim higher. I don't know if you know who Lisa Grossman is, but she's one of like the legends in network marketing. She's built teams with 1 million+ people, so kind of a good person to listen to. Here's what she shared, and I thought it was profound. A lot of times we get so concerned about our own fears and our own issues and everything that we're dealing with. What she said is like, if you're going to go approach people and you're going to have to deal with your fear and you're going to have to deal with all this other stuff that may be swimming around in your head, you can talk to the guy on the park bench, right? The person that doesn't have a lot of ambition, the person that's not really going places, or you can talk to the president of the bank, the person on the leadership board at church, the person that owns 10 businesses in your city, and they're like, who's who, right? Like, they're the big fish. You can talk to either one of those people. You can decide, okay? And a no is a no either way. The park bench guy says no, you're like, this guy says no, but here's the difference. What's gonna change if they say yes? The no will be the same. No is a no. Doesn't matter who it comes from. But the difference in if that person says yes, I mean, like, night and day difference, right? Like, park bench guy, okay, cool, maybe we'll see what we can get. But super influential person that has connections, that maybe has some personal development skills, could completely revolutionize your business. So, like, go for the home run, right? Like, just go, at least get up to bat, right? So just kind of a little food for thought in case you've ever struggled with that or dealt with that and maybe you were intimidated by approaching people. At least give it a shot. At least get up and swing. Okay. All right. So number 3 is, if you want to become an amazing network marketing recruiter, you got to up your game. As I shared with you up front, I'm here at a personal development event. We spent our time, our talent, our treasure. We invested to be here. We invested in ourselves. And I believe that you need to invest in yourself, whether it's financially investing in attending an event, whether it's, hey, you know what? I'm going to pour into myself. If I want to be an amazing recruiter, what can I learn on recruiting? Who can I study? Who can I get around? How can I up my game when it comes to recruiting? Because if our identity is, oh, I don't know, that's not me, I'm all about the product, I love people, I want to help them, and we're not really feeling comfortable with that, you need to start changing your thoughts about it. And you need to start changing how comfortable you are with it. Okay? Let me tell you an example. Okay. Ladies, everybody in the family that usually goes to the store and buys the groceries. If that's you, drop a G in the comment section. Okay? That is usually me, or we're going to be hiring that out. But if I ever send my husband, not good. Okay, it's just not good. Okay, so here's the thing. I know what I'm going in for. I have my list. I know everywhere in the store. I just go in, do my thing, and come out. But somebody that's not comfortable with that, somebody that's not familiar with it, somebody that doesn't know the territory, it's going to take them longer, right? They're going to have more questions. It's going to be way more frustrating. And you know what? The same is true for our business. If you're like, yeah, I want to recruit, but it's scary or intimidating, or you're not comfortable with it, or you don't know the lay of the land, then it's going to be more challenging as you take that journey. So decide up front to become a network marketing professional and decide, hey, what videos can I watch on YouTube? Visit my blog. I have tons of stuff on prospecting, tons of stuff on mindset, tons of stuff on recruiting or confidence building, all the things that we need to get out there and get this thing done. summergeronimo.com. Go visit it. There's tons of stuff for free. Over 220 some odd articles that you can go through and videos. It will help you. But you got to up your game. You got to up who you are as a person and how you view this subject and how comfortable you are with it, so that you can get out there and you can be the ninja master. That you can be good at it, okay? All right, and the last thing, number 4, what I highly recommend, partner up. Do the buddy system. Find somebody that you can have as a accountability partner in your life to help you on your journey. Like, if this stuff makes you uncomfortable, or you're like, I want to do better at it, let's say you're maybe already doing awesome. I saw some people that are perfect 10s. Awesome. I think that's great. Who can we have in our life that we can partner with, so we can have someone we're accountable to other than ourselves, because sometimes we let ourselves off the hook way too easy. Think about who you can have that can help you on your journey. Someone that you say, hey, you know what? My goal, we cannot control the outcome, how many people actually get recruited, but we can control our numbers, right? We can control how many people we prospect, how many people we show the plan to, how many people we're going to get in front of. Are you with me? If you are, drop me an emoji in the comments section. So that's the 4th thing that will help you, is getting these 4 things in place. And the 5th and final thing, bonus thing for you, is we got to up our closing skills. Sometimes we do all this work up front, and then there's people that get so nervous when it comes to closing, when it comes to, okay, they've seen the plan. Now what do I do, right? What we got to do is we have to have a system. We have to have a flow. We have to have the 1, 2, 3s. Thank you, Jessica. You're so sweet. We got to have the 1, 2, 3s for what we're going to do to get that person over the finish line. Because remember, that person's got their own stuff they're dealing with. You are the expert, my friend. So if you would like to up your game when it comes to closing, then I have something that will help you. I am going to drop a link here in the comment section for you once we're finished. If you click on the link, you are going to get access to my closing cheat sheet. My closing cheat sheet. Over the last 10 years, and all the closings I've been to, all the closings I've done, I've seen what works and I've seen what doesn't work. And we have a process for 5 different things that we go through every single time we help bring somebody to a decision to get started in the company. And so if you would like to get that, I'm going to leave that here for you. You click on the link, enter your email, and it will give you special access to the closing cheat sheet. So, all right, Tammy says yes. Okay, fabulous. Maria, great to see you. Guys, it has been so great spending time with you. I'm going to sign off for the night, but I have a favor for you, and I have a question for you. If this is something that you had an aha from, or if this is something that added value to you, drop a comment below. Let me know. If there's something that you're like, hey, Summer, I really want to know about this, let me know. You can send me a private message as well. And definitely feel free to tag your team members. Share this, share the replay as we are signing off here so that they can also learn some of these things as well. Because the more people that we can equip in our profession, the better our entire network marketing people will do. You, your team members, people in your company, people in other companies, with a rising tide lifts all ships. So that is it for tonight, my friends. It's been so great spending time with you. Go out there, live your life to the full, conquer your fears, and go get everything that God has in store for you. Take care and be blessed.
For more great training and to receive your free PDF download, The Closing Cheat Sheet, how to bring more of your prospects to a yes decision, visit summergeronimo.com-cl.